Believing in yourself is the greatest decision you will ever make. It is the difference between the man who rises and the man who stays stuck. Without belief, you'll quit at the first sign of resistance. With belief, you'll push through storms most men can't survive. Self-belief is not about arrogance. It's not about pretending you have no weaknesses. It's about trusting yourself enough to keep moving even when your weaknesses are exposed. It's about deciding that no matter how difficult the journey becomes, you will not abandon yourself. Most men wait for permission to believe. They wait for others to validate them, to tell them they're good enough, strong enough, worthy enough. But let me tell you this. If you wait for someone else to hand you belief, you will wait forever. Nobody can give it to you. Belief is built internally, through action, through discipline, through proving to yourself day after day that you will not quit. And when that belief is forged, no opinion, no criticism, no rejection can shake it. Think about it. Every goal you've ever had started in your head. Every dream you've ever chased required you to believe first. Belief is the seed of achievement. Without it, there is no action, no discipline, no consistency. Belief is what makes you wake up at 5 a.m. to train when everyone else is still asleep. Belief is what keeps you working late into the night when your business hasn't made a single profit. Belief is what allows you to carry the weight of failure and still try again tomorrow. Believing in yourself is not a one-time decision. It is a choice you must make daily. Some mornings, it will be easy. You'll feel strong, motivated, and confident. But the real test comes on the mornings when you wake up tired, unmotivated, and filled with doubt. That's when belief becomes powerful. Because belief doesn't need motivation. Belief doesn't need comfort. Belief thrives in difficulty. When you choose to act even without motivation, that is belief in its purest form. Belief also demands patience. Too many men quit because they don't see results fast enough. They lift for a few weeks, start a business for a few months, chase a dream for a short time, and then they stop because success doesn't show up immediately. But belief says, I may not see the results yet, but I trust the process. Belief is the discipline to keep watering the seed long before you see the tree. Belief is refusing to quit when results are invisible. And if you can keep going when progress is unseen, one day the growth will shock everyone who doubted you. There will be times when the world laughs at your goals, times when people tell you it's impossible, times when even those closest to you question your path. That's when you must remember, it's not their job to believe in you. It's yours. You don't need the world to clap for you. You don't need their approval. The applause may never come, but your belief doesn't need an audience. It only needs consistency. Self-belief is the greatest form of freedom, because once you believe in yourself, you are no longer controlled by fear. You are no longer held back by doubt. You no longer need to compare yourself to others. You stop looking for shortcuts and start embracing the grind. You stop asking, what if I fail? And start asking, what if I succeed? Belief flips the questions in your mind. It rewires your focus. It makes you unstoppable because your energy shifts from fear of loss to hunger for growth. But make no mistake, belief will cost you. It will cost you comfort. It will cost you the easy life. It will cost you friends who don't understand your vision. It will cost you nights of rest, weekends of relaxation, moments of comfort. Belief demands sacrifice. And most men aren't willing to pay that price. But the ones who are, they are the ones who rise. They are the ones who achieve. They are the ones who inspire. Belief also builds discipline. Because when you truly believe in yourself, you don't negotiate with laziness. You don't argue with excuses. You don't delay the work. You act because you trust that the effort is worth it. And when discipline and belief combine, you become unstoppable. Nothing can break a man who believes in himself and acts daily on that belief. Every failure you faced has given you two options: quit or believe. Every setback, every rejection, every obstacle has been an opportunity to choose belief over doubt. And every time you chose belief, you became stronger. Every time you chose to try again, you built resilience. Every time you chose to keep going, you proved to yourself that you are capable of more than you thought. The journey will be long. The road will be lonely. The weight will feel unbearable at times. But belief makes it possible. Belief is the engine that drives you when motivation dies. Belief is the voice that whispers, "Keep going," when everything else screams, "Quit." Belief is what allows ordinary men to do extraordinary things. And let's be clear, believing in yourself doesn't mean ignoring fear. Fear will always be there. Doubt will always show up. But when you believe in yourself, fear loses its power. Doubt loses its grip. You still hear the voices, but you no longer obey them. Instead, you move forward anyway. That is the power of belief. Belief is also sacrifice. When you choose to believe in yourself, you will make decisions that others won't understand. You'll skip the parties. You'll miss the distractions. You'll trade comfort for growth. And while others relax, you'll be working. While others waste time, you'll be investing it. Belief costs you convenience, but it pays you freedom. Most men want the reward without the sacrifice. But the man who believes, he knows that sacrifice is the price of greatness, and he is willing to pay it. Every morning you must renew that belief. Every day you must choose it again. Because belief is not a one-time commitment. It's not something you declare once and then forget about. Belief is built daily. It's built in the reps, in the long hours, in the small wins that nobody else sees. It's built every time you say, "I will not quit today." That's how belief grows, not through talk, not through wishing, but through consistent action backed by conviction. At the end of the day, belief is the difference between an average life and a fulfilled one. If you don't believe in yourself, you'll settle. You'll shrink your dreams. You'll accept less than what you're capable of. You'll live small because you convinced yourself that small was all you deserved. But if you do believe in yourself, you will stretch. You will expand. You will risk. You will chase. And even if you stumble along the way, you will live a life that was truly yours. So ask yourself, what do you truly believe about yourself? Do you believe you're strong enough to endure the pain? Do you believe you're disciplined enough to stay consistent? Do you believe you're worthy of the life you dream of? Because your actions will always reflect your beliefs. If you don't believe, you won't try. If you don't believe, you won't persist. But if you do believe, nothing can stop you. Belief is a decision, a daily decision, a hard decision. But it is the decision that will change your life. Stop waiting for proof. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting for permission. Believe now. Act now. Build now. Because tomorrow is not promised, and doubt will not wait. The only way forward is to believe. Because at the end of the day, the greatest strength you will ever carry isn't in your muscles, your money, or your achievements. It's in your belief. Once you truly believe in yourself, nothing can stop you.